We are now in a season where people who have a direct line to Yah are praying to Yah for change. They're praying to Yah to reverse things. They're praying to Yah to do a Uno reverse, as I stated in a past video. They are praying to Yah to change, reverse the curses upon Mystery Babylon. If you cannot see this, I don't understand why you can't, because things that have been prophesied and said have not happened or have been reversed because of people who have a direct line with Yah and righteous prayers. There's an example in the Bible of what the people who have a direct line with Yah are doing for this world right now. Genesis chapter 18, starting with verse 20, and this is from the NLT version. It says, "So the Lord told Abraham, I have heard a great outcry from Sodom and Gomorrah, because their sin is so flagrant. I am going down to see if their actions are as wicked as I have heard. If not, I want to know." What does the first line of this scripture say? So the Lord told who? Abraham. Let's keep going. And it says, the other men turned and headed towards Sodom, but the Lord remained with Abraham. What? So if we keep reading, we know these men that left are the angels that went to Sodom and Gomorrah and were the ones who got Lot up out of there. So we're not going to get into that right now, but that's what comes next. But what we are going to discuss is the proof that Abraham had a direct line to Yah. Verse 22, again, it says, the other men turned and headed toward Sodom, but the Lord remained with Abraham. The Lord remained with Abraham. And watch this. Abraham approached him. Now you see, this is the type of relationship that a direct line person has with Yah. This is the intimate relationship that a person who has a direct line with Yah has. He was able to approach him. A person with a direct line has Yah's ear 24/7. So what happened when Abraham approached Yah? He said, will you sweep away both the righteous and the wicked? Suppose you find 50 righteous people living there in the city. Will you still sweep it away and not spare it for their sakes? What? And then Abraham goes on to say, surely you wouldn't do such a thing, destroying the righteous along with the wicked. Why? You would be treating the righteous and the wicked exactly the same. Surely you wouldn't do that. Should not the judge of all the earth do what is right? Now, do you see what type of relationship somebody with a direct line with Yah has? You see what kind of questions they can ask? And the Lord replied to Abraham, he said, if I find 50 righteous people in Sodom, I will spare the entire city for their sake. And Abraham continued to negotiate with Yah. Verse 32, Abraham says, Lord, please don't be angry with me if I speak one more time. Suppose only 10 are found there. And the Lord replied, then I will not destroy it for the sake of the 10. When the Lord had finished his conversation with Abraham, he went on his way, and Abraham returned to his tent. This is the type of power that people with a direct line have. They are able to speak directly with Yah and negotiate. Don't you think we have people with a direct line right now that are trying to negotiate with Yah on reversing things that are supposed to be happening in this country, Mystery Babylon, and in this world right now? Some of the things that have been prophesied to happen, and they are in the book of Revelation, have been delayed because of righteous prayers and people who have a direct line with Yah. When they get together, it becomes a great power. They pray for the country. They pray for the world. They pray for different things. And you see things start to shift. Pay attention to things that's going on in this country right now, which is the United States, aka Mystery Babylon, and pay attention to things that's going on in this world. Things are starting to shift.